G'day there, podcaster. This episode has got another appearance from Trump, which we're very grateful for because, of course, the election is in about a week and a half, so it's nice that he has time for us. Also, the currency quiz goes off again. That's always exciting. And we asked the question, have you touched the Queen? Like skin on skin with Her Majesty. Yeah, that was a good one. Enjoy.
Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
Live across Australia.
I love at hotmail.com.
Have you stayed true to the email?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
This is Late Drive with Ben, Liam and Belle.
I'm so glad we beeped that.
Come get me something I can feel.
On Nova.
Good evening, Australia. Thanks for joining us on your Thursday night.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks out from the US election, Ben and Belle, and Donald Trump has come out with his latest business venture. He is now selling watches.
My new Trump watches. We're doing quite a number with watches, and this isn't just any watch. It's one of the best watches made with almost 200 grams of gold and more than 100 real diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. I love gold. I love diamonds. We all do.
I love diamonds.
That's a lot of diamonds. It is. The audio for this is chef's kiss. This is like this big ad he did. So like there's only a limited amount of these watches and he's keeping one for himself.
Owning one puts you in a very exclusive club. I have watch number one, and I'm going to keep it. It's mine, and that's the way I want to have it.
Here's mine.
And Donald, he's really cashing in. You know, whichever way the election goes, he's actually released a whole bunch of products that he's going to be selling over the next couple of weeks.
Have you always wanted my natural radiant glow? Oh, well, now you can with Trump Tan. 2 sprays and you'll look like you've been lounging around Mar-a-Lago in the hot Florida sun. Hungry? You need Trump nuggets. 100% American chicken, no hidden nasties, good nuggets, great, even the best maybe, I don't know, people are saying. Perhaps I should drop some off in Springfield, Ohio. It's terrible what's happening there. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Get your hands on a custom Trump dartboard with the faces of my enemies printed on them. Throw sharp objects at Kamala, Sleepy Joe, and the leader of China, Xi Jinping. He's a dog. I don't trust this man. Did you see the Democrats also brought out a board with my face on it? The bullseye is my right ear. I find it very offensive. Quite frankly, they're losers. Trump Viking hats with coonskin for you to wear when you storm the Capitol again if I don't win. I'm obviously joking, but I am selling those.
The Ben, Liam and Belle podcast.
13-24-10. What made you pause the session? Aussie Nicole Kidman has apparently had to pause her filming of her new movie, Baby Girl, because they were filming a lot of adult scenes and she got really, really exhausted by all of the acting, especially having to fake a lot of things. So apparently she's gotten a bit tired. She said, guys, I need a drink break, I need a food break, snack break, and then we'll come back and I'll keep going. So just a little pause and then keep going.
All right, 13-24-10. What made you pause the session? If you get involved, we'll pay for your dinner tonight.
Jill in Sydney, good evening. What made you pause the set?
I had a one-night stand coming back after clubbing, and we were in bed during the sesh, and a spider fell on his head, and I screamed, and then he screamed.
Which head did it fall on?
Oh,
and I ran away.
Also, you screaming first would have been like, wow, I'm nailing this.
Jill, thank you very much.
That was a cracker, and I think it was lost on Jill. I don't think she sort of got where you were going with that.
No, she did.
Yeah, I got a couple of double thumbs up out there from the
Let
producing
me guess,
team.
from all the dudes.
No, Jill, you know what? For getting involved, I'm going to give you a $50 GYG voucher.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries at all. Thanks for getting involved. We have got more of those to give away tonight. 13-24-10. We want to hear your stories. What made you pause the sesh?
Karen in Melbourne, good evening. What made you pause?
Well, we had just got together and we decided to have a lovely weekend away. So we got to our destination and, obviously deciding to have a bit of a play. And minibar guy just opened the door. I think he didn't realise that we were actually in the motel room. I think he thought he just had to fill the minibar. And we just looked at him and he realised that we were there and usually closed the door really quickly.
Because that's funny. Depending on the quality of the motel, I'm sure they've seen it all before.
Yeah.
They probably just continue. Yeah, don't worry, I'll put your Jim Deems in. I'm not looking. Whatever, I've seen a lot worse. Marcel in Melbourne, who caused the sesh to pause?
My 6-year-old son, he was sleepwalking and he ended up coming into the middle of the bed where me and my husband was, and he climbed up on my husband. And my husband was on top.
That's a real mood killer.
And as we all know, don't wake up a sleepwalker.
Yeah.
So.
And you have called for what paused the sesh, not what stopped the sesh. So assuming that tells me your husband's sort of taken your sleepwalking son back to the room. There you go, mate. Night. Come back in and we're finishing what we started here. Okay, Marcel?
We got prizes up grab 13, 24, 10. What made you pause the sesh? Laura in Sydney, what made you pause?
My Apple Watch called emergency services middle of the session.
Oh, because your heart rate?
Yeah.
That's good.
They were like, yeah, it was really bad. And I was like, oh my God, I just had to rip the thing off.
Well, hang on, did they come or did you stop it?
They didn't. I ended the call and I just threw my watch off and I
did the emergency services come? Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, I was like,
there.
Belle, geez, that's a bit. I mean, it's only 16 past 6.
Didn't see that coming. Oh, God, I've done it again.
Laura, thank you very much. 13, 24, 10. Keep these calls coming through. If you got a story, we want to hear it. What made you pause the sesh?
Andrew in Sydney, what paused the sesh?
An earthquake.
Oh.
Now
All right,
I know
big dog.
you're a bit of a lover, and word gets around, Andrew, but no need to toot your own horn here, buddy.
Yeah, it was a legitimate earthquake. Other things were shaking, and so unfortunately that cut the sesh short, or suspended the sesh. We'll say that.
Yeah. It could have helped in some ways. I also like that you've got that line that was a 2.3 on the Richter scale. Tomorrow's going to be a 6.
Mark in Sydney, what caused the sesh to pause?
Well, me and my partner, I picked her up one night after a few drinks, and we went back to her place. Got a little bit too frisky, and after the few drinks, she got a bit carried away, and when she leant forward, her head collided with my nose and broke my nose.
Oh. She just headbutted you. Just boom.
Yeah, that'll do it, Mark. Thank you very much. Emma in Melbourne, what caused the sesh to pause?
So this was my best friend that happened to. We were camping middle of nowhere in South Australia, really remote, and in the tent next door, I just hear this scream. She's like, oh my God, and she's like, there's a bullet, on my beeping, vagina, breathing, it's in there, oh my God, it's biting. It literally went on for so long.
Oh my gosh, so hang on, so did the bull ant go, are we talking
Yeah, fully, yeah.
That's like the start of a superhero movie or something.
And then, the boyfriend was just laughing.
Yeah.
So how'd she get it
He was in
out?
the doghouse. I think they ended up killing it, hitting it, and it was a full situation. I was very safe in the other tents, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder how they killed the bull ant. It's we got to get this thing.
It's the Liam, Ben and Belle podcast. Liam owes me $50 for saying that.
Yep, over 300K given away this year already. $12,000 being given away tonight. Could it be going to you, Emma, in Melbourne?
Hey, I hope so.
Yeah, me too, Emma. What would you spend the 12K on?
I'd give a couple of grand to my kids,
Mhm.
and then I'd just have the rest for myself and take myself on holiday on my own.
Yeah, treat yourself, Em.
Why not? Put your feet up a little bit of island time maybe. Well, look, 3 very easy questions in front of you, Emma. Now, it is 12,000. We don't know what currency it's in yet. We'll find that out at the end. Fingers crossed, the US dollar. It's pretty strong at the moment. Okay, first question. Happy 48th birthday to Ryan Reynolds. Who is he married to?
Oh, my goodness.
3, 2,
no, I don't know.
Oh, Disclaimer, I'm sorry, big celeb couple. Amelia in Sydney, do you know who Ryan Reynolds is married to?
I do, yes.
Go for it.
Blake Lively.
It is Blake Lively.
Nice.
All right, okay. Hey, tonight marks the final quarter of October's lunar cycle or half moon. What's your least favourite star sign?
My least favourite star sign? Scorpio.
That's me.
That's my wife. How dare you? And Belle.
What? No, I'm Libra.
My wife's tomorrow, and she's a Scorpio.
Yeah,
there's a
my
little crossover.
Libra
Oh,
ends
it's
just after
the half
my
moon.
birthday.
We'll just talk about it. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No, sorry. Yeah, no.
Star signs, not Liam's strong suit.
Well, it was like Belle's birthday's this week as well. That's crazy.
No, I think Libra finishes in like October 23rd, so
Right, there
I
you
make
go.
it just in.
Yeah, Belle's not fierce enough to be a Scorpio.
No, I think Scorpio sounds very cool.
Yeah, all right. Okay, well, last question here, Amelia. 12K up for grabs here. In which currency, we'll find out shortly. The King and Queen have now left Australia and are currently in Samoa. Can you name another island?
Fiji.
Fiji is an island! Wow, I know, Amelia!
Oh my god!
Oh, wow. 12 now.
That's crazy.
Okay, now it is the currency quiz. We're going to have to spin the currency wheel to find out what you'll be receiving that in. Is it going to be 12,000 euros? Is it going to be 12,000 pounds? Yen, Russian rubles, Zimbabwe dollars? We don't know.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Amelia from Sydney on Late Drive with Ben, Liam and Belle.
Is that a euro?
No, that
Euro?
is, no, it's not. The symbol is very similar, but that is a West African franc.
Okay.
So that's you've won 12,000 West African franc.
Thank you.
No, you're very welcome.
Did you want
Amelia.
us to convert that now? Or did you want to do that later in your own
Yeah,
time?
let's convert it now.
Okay, we can do that. We can. Let me just punch that into the system there. It's that is 29 Australian.
Dollars.
Yeah.
Dollars, yeah.
You know what? That's all right.
It's all right, Amelia.
Not bad. You just had to name a star sign, you know.
True.
You have a great night, Amelia.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
You sound a little defeated. You sound a little flat.
I was hoping it'd be the USD or even Aussie or
Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, you just never know.
That's the game. I'm over.
If you put on our podcast as you go to sleep, this one's for you.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz and tell us a story that no one believes. So something happened. It's a true story, but no one believes you. 13 24 10.
We'll believe you. We're very trustworthy people, Ben, myself, and Belle.
Well, the reason I bring this up is because there's a story doing the rounds, and I didn't believe it when I saw it because I've seen the pyramids, and they're enormous, right? It's hard to get your head around how big these things are. And there's a tourist at the pyramids filming, and they've got a really good camera, and they zoom in all the way to the top of the pyramid. And there's a dog up there. There's a dog just chilling on top, like where the very pointy bit. It's up there.
Dog in a pyramid.
Dog in a pyramid.
I don't believe it.
I didn't believe it either, but I saw the video. It's real.
Is it AI?
No, it's not AI.
Wow.
I believe that.
Why do you believe that?
It's a dog.
Yeah, on top of the pyramid. It's 448 feet high.
Yeah, and a dog's just doing what a dog does. If the dog wants to do something, it'll find a way to do it.
Those
The dog just goes up.
I've stood next to it. Those stones are twice the size of me. Like they're enormous.
And
so the
dogs are
dog
very agile. They
somehow climbed all the way to the top and it's just chilling up there.
Yeah, but it's a dog. Of course, it can do like.
What type? Was it a crusty white dog that you'd see around the suburbs, or was it like a?
So it's a little bit like a crusty, like red heeler type thing.
Oh yeah, bit of street dog.
Like a Bali dog.
Oh yeah.
See that? Yeah, and if he wants to go up there, he will find a way.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz and tell us a story that no one believes.
I can kick it off for you if you want.
Go for it.
Bear Grylls called my house once.
The only thing I can do is to drink my own pee.
I think I remember you saying that. Is that true?
It is true. Yeah, it was like 2000.
Was it like a competition or something?
No, not really. It was like 2000 and I'm going to say 2007.
That's peak bear.
Yeah.
Was he just cold calling houses looking for urine?
No, he did.
Hello. I'm stuck in the desolate terrain. I need some urine to survive.
He like posted online and he's like, "Oh, tweet me your phone number and I'll call you."
That's kind of creepy. Like, how old were you?
I would have been 14, and my little brother he would have been 9, and then he called at like the home phone rang.
Are you sure it wasn't someone like pranking you?
No, he was doing it from his Twitter, and then we ran to the home phone and picked it up, and he was like, "Hey, it's Bear Grylls."
I reckon Bear should be cancelled. James in Adelaide joins us now. Tell us a story no one believes.
So as a young fellow, I was working on a construction site and a steel structure collapsed and 475 kilos hit me directly in the side of the head and I survived.
Whoa.
Hang on. Whoa. You got hit in the side of the head by 475 kilos and you lived to tell the tale?
Yeah, it took me 6 months to walk again. I lost my left ear. And sometimes I do stutter from it, but I survived.
James, I mean, did you have a helmet on?
No, this was in the days before hard hats.
Well, I think there's those days. I don't know if you're quite old enough. I'm sure there's probably some health and safety people on site that would have other words about that.
Now I'm starting to not believe your story, James. No, we appreciate you sharing. Thank you very much. And because you're our first one tonight, we're going to give you a NutriBullet, James.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
No worries at all. NutriBullet, the #1 personal blender brand in the world. We have got more of those to give away. 13 24 10. Tell us a story no one would believe.
Tegan in Sydney, what did you see that no one would believe?
Hey guys, right, so this was a few years ago, but I was driving to work on the M2 in Sydney and I saw this brand new Tesla.
I don't believe it, no.
With the number plate MUSK. And so I drove up beside him, and sure enough, it was Elon Musk next to me. And
Actual?
I took I took heaps of photos, but somehow the photos were deleted off my phone by the time I got to work.
Oh, no!
That's a great story.
I mean, that is one of the coolest stories we've had.
We're all excited, but this is also a true story. Tegan, I think this actually validates your story. So at Splendor in the Grass, I
reckon 2017, 2018.
Yeah, so many years ago now, but Elon Musk went to Splendor in the Grass. Now, we were hosting from the event, so we got to go to like the VIP area, which is like backstage. Elon Musk rocked up, had his own spot in the VIP area. He had about 3 or 4 security guards around him, and they all had these special devices where if you took photos, they wiped them from your phone.
No, it was...
That's it?
No, I don't think that was it though.
Hang on.
No, it was like a anti-flash thing. So it's like you would take a photo and it would flash back, so then you didn't get a good photo, so you couldn't see what was happening.
But how do they know
My
that?
version was cooler though.
His version was cooler.
Yeah, but that's so
I don't know how it
if
would...
Tegan sees him like driving, like that doesn't delete off your phone.
Yeah, but you think about it, Elon Musk, science, pretty cool.
I mean, he makes rockets and stuff. You can probably get a few photos off your phone.
I love that story, Tegan. Thank you so much.
Also, a weird fact, when Elon was there with those special light things that Splendor in the Grass, he was with Amber Heard.
Yeah.
That was before she was with Johnny Depp. Probably shouldn't have ever...
Sorry.
Oh, sick one. No, I just absolutely got shat on national radio. That was nice. Yeah, 6:57. Mark that one down, guys. Yeah, awesome team support.
Could be a video in that.
Yeah,
Adam.
cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, sick. Oh, nice one. Hey, Adam, did you like that fact? I thought it was sort of relevant to the situation. You weren't listening, were you? All good. Okay, Adam, what did you do that we wouldn't believe?
Hi, guys. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was in the early 90s. I was backpacking around Europe and then went down to Africa, and I got stuck there while the Gulf War was on. But as soon as which was, 91, 92, but as soon as it finished, I got on a flight up to Cairo. And, it was about literally a week after the war finished, and there was no tourists there or anything. And I climbed one of the pyramids in Giza.
Like the dog. You went up the pyramid.
I was up the top there. Yeah, at sunset. I got a photo of me. It well, you didn't have iPhones and, all the good cameras today, so it's an old Kodak photo, but I got a photo at the top of one of the pyramids.
Oh, Adam.
You're not supposed to do that, all right?
No, very illegal.
Yes. Well, they had one security guard walking around, like, the 3 pyramids, and, that's a pretty big area. So we just waited for him to sort of basically walk around the corner, and I met this American guy, and we just, scuttled around the other side and climbed up. And,
So,
yeah,
Adam,
it was really great at sunset.
What was it like climbing up them? Was it really like narrow, or did you struggle a lot, or was it fine?
No, they're pretty big. I don't know how a dog got up there, because you've really got to lift yourself up, and I don't know. It's like you got to, you're pushing yourself up on these boulders, and there's obviously takes you a long time to get to the top, but it's one of those. So I just heard you talking about it earlier, which sort of made me remember that.
I mean, Adam, you've been up there now. You've been to a spot no one else has really been to. A couple of people have been, and that dog.
And the Egyptians.
You reckon they're you reckon they're man-made?
Oh, well, yeah, I reckon they are man-made, but I don't know how they made them because they're big stones.
Yeah, they are big stones,
bloody
Adam.
stones.
That bit was Baby Gronk approved. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13, 24, 10. Have you touched the Queen? Now, I know that is an outlandish thing to ask on the radio. Have you touched the Queen? But if you have, 13, 24, 10. The reason we're asking this question is because we had a conversation off air about how the Royals have left Australia. They're in Samoa at the moment. And the conversation begun because, Liam, you said the Queen has shook more hands than anybody else in the world.
Yeah, and I stand by that. And you all laughed at me. You ridiculed. Well, you're doing it again. She was the Queen for 70 years. And her job was mainly signing stuff and shaking people's hands.
But
I
it
think,
wasn't.
yeah,
Dude,
I think that was a small part of what she did.
Yes, I know.
And she did it for a long time. But I think there'd be like CEOs of companies where their job is every single day they're shaking hundreds of hands.
No. As CEO at a company, you're meeting people, you're doing business. As the Queen, for 70 years, you're flying around the world and there's people in a line in front of you and someone's saying, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, and you're walking in a line and going bang, 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 bang,
Yeah, but-
handshake, 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 70 years. She would have shaken more hands on this planet than anyone else.
No,
anyone else.
because she did a lot of waving and she did a lot of drive-bys. She did a lot of like,
I never saw her do a drive-by shooting, Belle. Now,
Okay,
I will
I
not
meant-
hear an ill word
I meant
about
she's
Queen
driven.
Elizabeth Regina.
I agree with Belle, though, where I think in your head you're thinking handshake, but a lot of it was waving. And
Yeah, I know,
bowing.
but think
I
about-
think she did some bowing.
Yeah.
She'd be... No, people bowed to her. She did bow. She had a
she-
bad back by the end. No.
But
What, who's
she
she?
was
She's the Queen, mate. Who's she bowing to?
No,
God.
They did a little dip. But if you, like Ben said, a CEO of a company, even the PM, like prime ministers, would do a lot more touching of people and less waving.
The Queen was touching everyone.
She wasn't.
She came to Australia 16 times.
Doesn't mean she shook everybody in
Look,
Australia's
She
hand.
was shaking hands non-stop. They wheel her out and they shake some hands. That'd be great.
This is the conversation we were having off air. It started again on air. And to clarify this, I just want to know, 13, 24, 10, have you touched the Queen? This is a radio show that goes to all of Australia, so we'll get a pretty good idea of how many hands she has shook in her time.
Well, Liam thinks the phone lines are going to be chockers.
Well, no, that's the thing.
I mean,
And
good
look,
luck getting
we
through
don't
if it's
care
Liam's.
if you heard her talking or she drove past and waved at you. You have to it has to be like skin on skin. Like you had to shake that hand.
Skin on skin with the Queen is what we are after. 13, 24, 10. Jared, in Melbourne, have you touched the Queen?
Yes, I touched the Queen on a coin.
Oh.
No, come on, Dad. That doesn't count, man. That doesn't count.
Jared, thank you very much.
All right,
touched her on the
yes,
coin.
We've all touched the coin.
Nick in Sydney, have you touched the Queen?
I haven't, but my brother has. He shook hands with her back in 2014. But I have a theory that nobody actually touches the Queen because when she shakes hands with people, she's always wearing a glove.
Yes, it's true. She's not raw dogging hands, that's for sure. And that's probably why she lived so long as
Now,
well.
Nick, there is a connection there, but we've still yet to speak to someone who has actually touched the Queen themselves.
Well, yeah, true. And it's a good point with the white glove. She's really cutting it about with no gloves on.
Nina in Sydney, did you touch the Queen?
Yep.
What happened?
I played at the Commonwealth Games in 2002 and she came to our match and shook hands with all of us before the game.
Shook hands with all of you, I bet.
Yeah.
Did you have a glove on?
She had a glove on.
But no. It's still. But she would have been shaking hands with everyone. So your whole team, all the coaching staff,
all the opposition.
Yeah. Then did she look
Everyone.
like she'd shaken probably the most hands out of anyone on the planet?
Yep. She was exhausted.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
From
yeah.
shaking hands, I reckon.
What was it like shaking the Queen's hand? What was her grip like?
Soft. And she was really tiny is all I remember. She was
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did she make
smaller
eye
than me.
contact with you?
Definitely. We just warmed up, so she was like, "You're very sweaty," and I was like,
"That's nice."
Trying to curtsy right, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
yeah.
that's, and I'm glad you said soft and she was little because that's how I imagined my queen. I couldn't imagine if she sort of was trying to strong arm you and sort of squeezed your hand a bit tight and sort of turned it over a little bit. You'd be like, I wasn't expecting that, Your Majesty.
Danielle, in Melbourne, you touched the Queen?
I did. It was quite a while ago, about 20 years ago. I was working in a hospital in London and she came for the grand opening of a new piece of equipment and I got to shake her hand.
That's what I mean. Literally, it'd be like a Tuesday. They get a new machine. She's going to shake 500 hands. This is not even correct. There's still calls coming through. People touch the Queen. It's not even a big deal. I'm not taking anything away from you, Danny. I would have loved to have touched the Queen. But
Was there a glove?
It happens.
Was there a glove or no glove?
Not for me. I don't think there was a
Skin on skin!
You got a raw Queen!
W's in the chat for this pod.
Ben, Liam and Belle's Secret Sport.
With more markets, tips and insights, the Tab app helps you get the best out of the best time in sport. What are you really gambling with?
We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey.
Yep, that's right. $1,000 up for grabs. Liam and I love sports. Belle, not so much. So the way you win is she commentates while watching a secret sport. If you can decipher what the sport is, you win $1,000. The longer it takes, the less money you win.
Have you been getting into sport more since playing this, Belle?
Yes.
Did you catch Liverpool and Leipzig this morning in the Champions League?
Liam? No.
Oh, it was
Obviously
good,
not.
good play from Darwizzy, I thought.
Playing tonight. Well, first up is Chelsea in Melbourne. Good evening.
Hi, guys. How are we?
Very good. Now, is this true? I'm told that you're at a trivia night tonight, but you snuck out to play this.
Yes, I sure did.
Okay, well, good luck.
Whoa, she loves her games.
All right, $1,000 on the line. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it.
All right, we've got two teams. I believe one is Australia and one is Hungary. There's a ball. There's a net at either end. We are indoors and we've got a big crowd surrounding the whole game. Huge crowd.
What is the secret sport, Chelsea?
Indoors. Soccer?
You're going to lock in soccer? It's not, I'm sorry. You there, Chelsea?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's
Just
all right.
devastated. She's lost for words.
She's going back to trivia. That's
Bounce
okay.
back and good luck at the trivia. Max in Sydney. Ready to go?
Yep.
All right, play a bit more for you.
Oh, cute. Okay, they've got little helmet things on their heads. Very cute. Whoa. One guy just threw the ball really hard overhead. God, these guys must be so fit.
Oh.
All right, this is for $900, Max. What is the secret sport?
Is it water polo?
He's bloody done it.
$900, Maxie.
Max, I didn't even mention water.
No, I had no idea. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you did say, athletic throwing a ball overhead. I suppose it's handball or it's water polo.
For me, it was the helmet thing on the ears. That was a good clue.
Yeah, and you don't have that in handball, so
Yeah.
that leaves one.
Max, you have a great night, mate, and $900 is coming your way.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No worries at all. That is all thanks to Tab. We are playing this again next week, so make sure you register novafm.com.au.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.